Welcome back, and joining us now on the show is Pramod Damodaran. He's head at the India Texpreneurs Federation, and he joins us on the show. Mr. Damodaran, thank you so much for joining us. I want to talk about the cotton prices, where we did see all-time highs in the previous year and then a very sharp correction. Prices did decline by nearly 55% as well, almost to the tune of 60,000 and below those kind of levels. From where we are trading right now, with the fact that the crop is lower, the exports not so much, the demand is on the higher side, how are you looking at, first of all of those numbers?
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, the fundamentals factors are not supporting any bullish trend in cotton. I will explain in a few minutes. As per our estimates, we lost around 35 to 40 lakh bales of consumption in this cotton season because of the non-functional of mills in the last quarter. Okay. Even today, the utilization levels of spinning mills in southern state and some northern part of India is less than 15% compared to the historical average. So still 5 lakh bales of routine consumption we are losing month on month. And third reason, yarn, fabric, or the entire ecosystem now working on start and stop purchase mode. What is that? Actually, people are purchasing little quantity and slowing down and again coming back for buying. It is not only in domestic, even international players also doing the same to keep the check on prices. So the entire value chain is not achieved much momentum in the volumes. And moreover, our major buyer of yarn, China, is slowing down and we expected Chinese recovery will come back and they will come back for a big level of buying, but that is not happening. They are also doing the same kind of a stop and start approach. 1 month they are buying, and again 1 month they are giving a gap. So there is no momentum for yarn or fabric or any category of products in textile value chain. So naturally, this reflects in the lower level of utilization of spinning mills in India. And again, margin front also, still spinning mills are making either minimal loss or working with 7 to 8% EBITDA margins. It is not at all sustainable. So things are not
Mr.
so
Damodaran,
I
got that. Mr. Damodaran, that's not what we seem to be hearing from all sectors within the industry itself. Would you say that this is quite geographically put out, as you would say? How is the demand really coming in from the southern part of India right now? We do understand that in the global markets, the trade is at perhaps a 6-year lows. The export numbers have been not so great as well. But going forward, with the kind of arrivals that we've seen into the Indian market, how are you looking at that?
Actually, arrivals are good. Still, farmers are holding the material. We are very confident material will be available for Indian spinners throughout the season. And moreover, very important factor, as you said, it is not geographical. Across India, there is a slump. I am not telling that the recovery is not there. Month on month, we are seeing an improvement. Buyers are only doing a calibrated buying. Even in apparel exports, all the apparel export from our side, southern part of India, they are telling the international buyers indicated that 30% lower volume they can expect for this year. That too, routine normal recovery will happen only in the H2 of this financial year. So the calibrated buying is there, month on month improvement is there, but the industry is not back with the usual utilization level of last year.
How are you looking at margins?
Why cotton is losing market share? I will tell you a practical example. In Tirupur, 100 rupees, 150 rupees t-shirts used to sell in large quantities across India. Tirupur makes and sell across India. We used to call this as a domestic low-end consumption story. Entire segment shifted to polyester and filament yarn. They are no more buying cotton-based yarn or fabric. They are simply buying filament-based polyester and cellulosic fiber fabrics due to the cost advantages. Around 1,500 crore worth of business shifted to synthetics. Across India, mills also started running several products, including blends. In 2 days back in your own channel, India's one of largest retailer told they are facing still inflationary pressure in the market. The answer for that is they are making more blended garments. They are asking suppliers to supply more blended garments at the lowest possible prices. Lowest possible prices is possible only with the blends. It's not possible with pure cotton. So
Pure
cotton
cotton,
is
true.
steadily losing market share. We need to account the lower utilization level, shifting of products. And third, apparel exporters are running at lower utilization level. They are not so confident about achieving 100% utilization in the immediate months.
Okay. Mr. Damodaran, we also had Cotton Association of India come and tell us that they are expecting prices of cotton to go to 75,000. They also said that India perhaps could turn into an importer from an exporter. How would you look at those kind of statements?
Madam, in our opinion, as an industry association, it is highly speculative comment, and even industry is not so happy with that comment because now for this prices of cotton, these prices of yarn, international buyers are hesitating. They are buying from Vietnam. If we imagine such kind of a 10-15,000 higher prices from this level, naturally utilization will again come down. Mills can't make continuous losses for month on month. We feel that because of lack of data, and this is a usual playbook of cotton trade. Every year they used to start with non-season. They used to tell the entire cotton trade. I am telling the crop will be less. India, we can't get cotton in India in the end of the season. The last year also the same story played out. Finally, spinning mills lost 2,500 crore by way of importing cotton, and prices crashed again. So we can't agree with that kind of a price range. That is not possible. Still, international, domestic, all markets are facing inflationary pressures. Demand is not so visible because we are working in the retailer end. We know how the retailers are demanding. Tesco yesterday announced that they released a public release that they are urging suppliers to reduce the prices. Every international retailer, domestic retailer, while coming for the negotiation, they are asking a first question, how much you reduce the prices. So it is not at all bullish trend. So these numbers, because of lack of authentic data, anybody can play their guesstimate, ma'am.
Okay, all right, Manisha, thanks very much for that. So that's the update coming in on cotton prices. For the markets, like we've mentioned, it's more about the broader markets today, and the Nifty has also recovered a lot in terms of, in terms of the day's low. So there is some amount of buying which is taking place at lower levels, but separately, it is the mid-cap index which is really shining out. So currently, furthered in terms of gains at this point in time at the high point of the day, up around 0.7%. It's a wrap on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action forward. Stay tuned.